Stephanie Lynn Nicks was born on May 26, 1948, at Good Samaritan Hospital in Phoenix, Arizona, to Jess Nicks, a corporate executive with a love for country music, and Barbara Nicks, a homemaker with a fierce protective streak. Her nickname Stevie came from her toddler mispronunciation of Stephanie as tee-dee. The family moved frequently due to Jess's promotions: Phoenix to Albuquerque, Los Angeles, El Paso, Salt Lake City, and finally the San Francisco Bay Area when Stevie was a teenager. Music was everywhere. Her grandfather, Aaron Jess Nicks, a failed country singer, taught her duets like Hank Williams songs when she was just 4. He built her a guitar from a cigar box. By 16, on her birthday, her parents gave her a Goya acoustic guitar. She wrote her first song, a folk lament about a lost love. At Menlo Atherton High School in Atherton, California, she met Lindsey Buckingham, a talented guitarist 2 years younger. They bonded over Jefferson Airplane and the Beatles. Stevie sang in school talent shows, wearing flowing skirts and developing the ethereal stage presence that would define her. After graduation in 1966, she enrolled at San Jose State University to study speech therapy, but dropped out after 2 years to pursue music full-time. In 1968, Stevie and Lindsey joined the psychedelic band Fritz, opening for Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Creedence Clearwater Revival. Fritz disbanded in 1971, but Stevie and Lindsey's chemistry, musical and romantic, was undeniable. They became a couple and formed the duo Buckingham Nicks. Living on welfare and waitress tips, Stevie cleaned producer Keith Olsen's house to pay for studio time. They recorded their only album, Buckingham Nicks, 1973, at Sound City Studios. The cover featuring the naked pair caused controversy, but the music was stunning. Harmony-rich folk rock with Stevie's haunting vocals on tracks like Frozen Love and Crying in the Night. The album flopped commercially. Polydor dropped them. Lindsey worked as a telemarketer, Stevie waitressed. They were broke, living in a tiny apartment, eating tuna and rice, but Mick Fleetwood heard the album while auditioning studios and remembered them. On New Year's Eve 1974, Mick invited Lindsey to join Fleetwood Mac, on the condition that Stevie came too. Fleetwood Mac's 1975 self-titled album introduced the new lineup: Mick Fleetwood, John and Christine McVie, Lindsey Buckingham, and Stevie Nicks. It went to number 1, driven by Stevie's Rhiannon and Landslide. Her stage persona emerged fully: black chiffon skirts, platform boots, tambourine in hand, twirling like a Welsh witch. But relationships crumbled. Stevie and Lindsey's 8-year romance imploded amid infidelity and arguments. John and Christine divorced. Mick's wife left him. They channeled the pain into Rumors, 1977, one of the best-selling albums ever, over 40 million copies. Stevie's Dreams, written in 10 minutes, became Fleetwood Mac's only US #1 single. Go Your Own Way was Lindsey's furious response. The tour was cocaine-fueled excess, private jets, hotel trashing, endless parties. Tusk 1979, Lindsey's experimental follow-up, sold only 4 million but contained gems like Stevie's Sarah and Sisters of the Moon. By 1980, Stevie needed escape. Her debut solo album Belladonna 1981 hit #1 with duets: Stop Draggin' My Heart Around with Tom Petty, Leather and Lace with Don Henley, Edge of 17, inspired by the deaths of her uncle and John Lennon. The Wild Heart 1983 and Rock a Little 1985 followed, blending rock with new wave. She battled cocaine addiction, entering Betty Ford in 1986 after a plastic surgeon warned her habit would kill her. In 1983, heartbroken over her best friend Robin Snyder Anderson's leukemia death, Stevie married Robin's widower Kim Anderson to raise their son Matthew. The marriage lasted 3 months, the biggest mistake of my life. Back in Fleetwood Mac for Tango in the Night 1987, tensions peaked. Lindsey quit mid-tour after a backstage fight with Stevie. She fired him in her mind years earlier, but finally left the band in 1990 after Behind the Mask, citing exhaustion and unequal pay. Her 1989 solo album, The Other Side of the Mirror, was mystical and lush. In 1991, prescribed Klonopin for anxiety, she spiraled into 8 years of tranquilizer addiction, gaining weight, losing her spark. The Street Angel 1994 tour was cancelled midway. Stevie entered rehab for Klonopin. She rejoined Fleetwood Mac for Bill Clinton's 1993 inauguration and the 1997 reunion The Dance, which sold millions and won Grammys. Solo work slowed. Enchanted 1998 box set reminded fans of her magic. Trouble in Shangri-La 2001 featured Sheryl Crow and Natalie Maines. Say You Will 2003 with Fleetwood Mac minus Christine was a hit. In Your Dreams 2011 produced by Dave Stewart, spawned the documentary of the same name. She guested on American Horror Story, Coven 2013 as the White Witch, playing Rhiannon on piano. 24 Karat Gold, Songs from the Vault 2014 unearthed Demos. She toured relentlessly, headlining festivals. Christine McVie rejoined Fleetwood Mac for the 2014-2019 tour, but Lindsay was fired in 2018 amid disputes. Stevie refused to work with him again. The final tour with Neil Finn and Mike Campbell was triumphant but bittersweet. In 2020, she sold 80% of her catalog for $100 million. The Lighthouse, 2024, a pro-choice anthem post-Roe v. Wade, was her first new single in years. In 2025, at 77, she toured solo extensively, adding dates after Billy Joel's health issues. A fractured shoulder postponed August-September shows, but she rescheduled and completed the run, ending December 10 in Hollywood, Florida. She announced 2026 dates, including New Orleans Jazz Fest. Stevie Nicks lives quietly in Los Angeles, surrounded by art, dogs, and memories. She has no children but godchildren and a vast musical family. Inducted twice into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 1998 with Fleetwood Mac, 2019 solo, the first woman twice, she has sold over 140 million records. Her influence spans Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, Haim, and Florence Welch, who call her the godmother of modern mystical rock. The shawls, top hats, and tambourines remain. The voice, husky now but still spellbinding, cuts through time. She once said, "I'm the last one standing, but I'm still standing." And as long as there are dreams to chase and edges to walk, Stevie Nicks will twirl on.